Okay, good morning and welcome to my review of Mieruko-Chan episode 4. Yes, we're on episode 4. And I gotta say, you know, for this episode, y'all did a fucking good job. Oh, y'all did a good job. Normally I do a reaction, but this is the only time I get crazy because episode 4 shocked the hell out of me. I'm gonna repeat myself again. Episode 4 shocked the hell out of me. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, here's why I stand on this show right now as we speak. After watching Mieruko-Chan over and over again, I'm gonna put this under consideration and say this show will go down as a top 3 show for best anime of the fall. And I say it with passion. Now here's where I stand on this. It's not in order, so bear with me on this. It's Mieruko-Chan, Platinum End, and The World's Greatest Assassin. Those are the top 3 shows this fall. Now, here's a show that and Konomi can communicate. The shy girl who's trying to make friends. I see that on the wild card, and that show is battling for 3rd place as we speak. But for the last 3 episodes of Mieruko-Chan, we have seen a lot of moments. Moments that makes us want to laugh, moments that makes us want to freak the fuck out. And this episode 4, did exactly that. It went a 180 on me. Like, what? So I'm going to get to it in this review of Mieruko-Chan episode 4 because I'm going to let it out. I'm going to let all my emotions in review on this episode. Bear with me on this one. Okay, so hear me out. With Mieruko-Chan, it's the fan service. When it comes to Mieruko-Chan, there's 2 things we like in this show. No, matter of fact, 3. The characters, the fan service, and the ghosts. Those are the 3 things that we like about it. So you wake up in the morning, so Miko wakes up, she breathes like, and I'm like, guys, in my head, I'm like, no, this is not hentai. Let's not think about that. That's like saying for people who have asthma, they think like, oh, that's hentai. They're like, it's hyperventilation. If someone had asthma breathing, you're going to say that's hot. You're going to say, that's hot. No, she was having a bad dream. And then her brother come out. The brother's getting some dialogue. The little brother's getting some freaking dialogue here. And that's really good. That's really good. I like it. Now here's the thing. I want to talk about the ghosts here. Let me just sum this up. So, matter of fact, I'm gonna get to that part because it's gonna be mad. So anyway, she goes out. She goes, getting some food. Go with her friend Hana, and I love how she jealous of her friend because of her boobs. It's always an anime where the flat-chested girls in the anime get jealous over the big-breasted girls because they're like, I wish I was bigger. And that happens a lot. With her, she's like, because Hana got all this food. And she's like, all those calories go in her boobs. That's knowledge as you speak. So now that's knowledge. So for everybody who's new or know about this, we now know the facts that when it comes to anime girls and breasts, they eat a lot of food and it don't go in their way. It goes right here. But anyway, and then we can see this ghost. This tall ass looking spirit by the clerk. He's saying it's 110 yen. This one's saying 113 yen. Creepy ass ghost. That is a freaking creepy ghost. Oh my god. She's trying to ignore it so bad that the ghost keeps saying 113 yen. 113 yen. And then it's like, oh my god, I don't know what to say. So she's like, okay. She said, I'm gonna buy more with taxes included just to buy it. Then all of a sudden, the parents leave, and you got the brother and sister just watching this. Like horror shows they show back in the days. Like back in the day they show Creep Show. Back in the days, I watched Tales from the Crypt, and shows like they tell ghost stories. Like kind of thing. So they watch this guy showing a photo of a couple on a camping trip, and they see a ghost right in the tent. But the boy know they edited that, so he's smart. But not for her, not Miko, not our beloved MC, because she knows She knows that there's a ghost, especially that commercial. In that commercial, she standing up freaking out because she saw that ghost. Because it don't show the ghost. Like, it don't show the ghost wrapping around her. But with her eyes, we saw it. Because at the end of the show, we got to see her reaction towards the ghost. Because when they showed the video clip of the commercial, you see all the ghosts is gripping on her. And then that show with the couples, and there was a ghost on the side. So she could see it. You know, I find it funny that even though it's a creepy ability, I kind of want that ability to see ghosts. I kind of want that because it'll give me a retrospect on like what to help the ghosts or not. And speaking of helping the ghosts, let me get this out the way. So she goes out at night getting a drink, and then all of a sudden she dropped her coin. Underneath the vending machine is a ghost, a little small old man ghost. Now, this is my point where I freak out just watching this scene. I freaked out the hell out of it. If you dropped a quarter or whatever change, you put it under and it fell under the vending machine, would you pick it up? Would you look under the vending machine and pick it up? That's the question right there. And I wouldn't, to be honest. I won't even like reach for it. I'll look down. For me, I will look down and see where it goes. And then if it's that far, I'm not getting it. So anyway, that little thing, little ghost thing, and it tells you something about these ghosts. Like, some ghosts could be good, some ghosts could be bad. Kind of like reminiscent of 13 Ghosts, which, by the way, one of the most iconic horror animes of all time. I mean, if you watch 13 Ghosts, you kind of see, like, most ghosts don't want to kill people, most ghosts do. And in this case, it's a friendly ghost. So as he's running away, she was playing friendly. It's like, oops, I dropped my coin. So she's running. But when she made that corner, oh my God, yo, I got to get up for this. What the fuck? That ghost. This weird-ass old man ghost with another part of between his legs, just literally like, what the fuck? Is creepy. And she tried to pick it up. As brave as she was, yo, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. She did it. Like, she tried to pick it up, picked up that coin, and then it didn't even get shot. She tried it. That old man ghost breath. I'm like, oh my God, I feel sad. My heart was pounding from that. Luckily, a crow took the money from her. As she was running, she's all smiling. I mean, her smiles was good. Now, this is where the fan service comes in. Okay. So the brother been spying on his sister because he thinks something's going on with her. Like, maybe she's got a boyfriend, all that stuff. He don't know. So she goes in the library. She sees a ghost. As she opened it up, she sees a ghost. In one of the bookshelves as she picked it up because she's trying to look up paranormal activities. She put it back. But when the brother followed, she was like, looking at what? Oh, hickeys, sexual stuff. Okay. And then I know everybody loves the fan service, so let's be open about it. The fan service was really good, That the bath scene was really good until that creepy moment where not only, I know her legs was open, but not only that, her body, the ghost came, like, literally a ghost came out of the water. That's like Nightmare on Elm Street with the gloves of Freddy Krueger. That's like that. And it's just creepy. Oh my God. It was so fucking creepy. I was scared. Yo, watching that bath scene makes me wonder this. Is it safe right now to take a bath? Is it right now to take a bath? Is it right? Is it safe to take a bath? Like, okay, a shower, that's fine. But taking a bath, a long-waited bath, is it safe? I know I'm being loud here for this review, but hear me out. Is it safe? And then she tried to get up. There's this ghost in the corner. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God, I couldn't. That was there. I'm like, oh shit, this can't be good. Oh man, this can't be good. In that moment, I freaked out. And then the boy came in. Now, way to go defending your sister, man. Way to go defending your sister. I mean, yeah. Now, this part got me wrong. This part surprised me. I can understand that they're targeting. I can understand. Hold on. I can understand the ghost where she wakes up, she's like, it's a peaceful day. I can understand all the ghosts being like, okay, she sees ghosts every day. I get it. You can't stop that. And I understand there's ghosts around the school, but in her house, I never would expect it to be around her freaking parents. Guys, in that moment when I saw that, I got up and left. I'm like, let me check the room. That's what I did. That's what I did. I went to the living room table to see if there's a freaking ghost. And out of nowhere, it was supposed to be a good moment until this giant ass ghost was around the parents. Yo, I legit freaked out. I'm like, oh. I mean, I can understand Hana, I can understand the MC's friend, but around the parents, that hit me. Now, okay. Now I'm gonna take this turned a 180 in me. I literally got up and did a 180. I legit did a 180 because I didn't expect this moment. Excuse me for a bit. Excuse me for a bit. I didn't see this coming. I mean, like, she tried to eat breakfast. This ghost licked her food. Didn't react to that at all. She's like, all nervous, freaking out. Did not even try to eat it. Didn't even try. And she's like, I'll take a pudding. Now, here's the thing. Mieruko-Chan hit me in the heart. It hit me in his heart in this episode because I did not suspect the father died. Died some time ago. I did not suspect that. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see it coming. I really didn't. Oh, she grabbed the pudding. No, before she left, she's staring at her mom and dad. And then it's that ghost still behind her. And then she grabbed the pudding. Because she wanted pudding. But when she grabbed the pudding and then put it on that table, I'm like, what did she put it on? And it was her father. And then the father ghost, I was like, are you telling me that all this time as I watched Mieruko-Chan, your father was dead? That hit me. I didn't see that coming. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now, I know that people read the manga, seen it, but for me who haven't read it yet, and then watch it from this, I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, I legit did not see my eyes were bugging out like, oh. I told you not. I didn't see that coming. I mean, the father, he put the pudding on there, the father, and the father's like, I'm sorry for eating your pudding. I wanted to eat it with you. Yo, that was sad all along. I didn't see that coming. Oh my God, that hit me. That part hit me. I kid you not, that hit me because I did not see that coming. It did a full circle. Let me just say that. It did a full circle in this episode. Talk about pure moments here. Damn. I don't know what to say. I really didn't. But here's a question I should be asking myself just hearing this. Hear me out, guys. If your father was a ghost, why didn't Miko talk to her father about these ghosts that she sees? Why didn't she tell her, hey, Dad, I can see you, but how come I can see the ghosts? Can you give me a rundown or facts to do when dealing with ghosts like this? Is there something I can do to stop it? I'm like, oh my God, that could have been up there. Now, I like how the ending credits, after the ending credits, they show like the brother and sister are watching the show and and we get to see from what type of ghost they were, because back then, before then, we only saw like didn't see all the ghosts, but when she freaked out, we knew that she saw a ghost. But after credits, we actually see her reaction and all the ghosts that was appearing on television, because they didn't show it. And I like how the father just sat in the back just watching it. You know, like I said, if the father's a ghost, he could have just told Miko about all these other ghosts and where they coming from and what type of anything to just give her some information. That's what I'm trying to say. And next week, we're going to see the new girl now. Next week, she's going to make her, Well, we already seen her already, but next week we're gonna see her, the new girl with the pigtails. And I say new because she hasn't talked as much. But now we're gonna see what she is. I mean, we're gonna see all that because the ending credits showed us that she could see low spirits, but for Miko to have the ability to see big spirits and what they look like, it could be a good team. But like I said, this episode was freaking awesome. It's crazy. It got me. It did a loop. What a loop this was. There were moments I didn't even know that this was happening, especially the father. All this time as I watch Mieruko-Chan, I always see the parents. But then when this episode came and then they sounded the father with the pudding, I'm like, what? That hit me. I'm done. I'm freaking done. It makes me want to leave right now. I'm like, the moment I saw that, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Screw this. I'm done. So, yeah. But anyway, this was a good episode. I can't wait for episode 5 to get this going. But I love I love this show. These ghosts are freaking real. They scare me every time I watch it, especially the bathroom scene. I'm scared to even go to the bathroom, and I'm scared to even take in a bath because if a ghost comes out, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. But that's my point. So anyway, I'm really looking forward for next week's episode of Mieruko-Chan episode 5. And we finally get to see the girl make her debut finally in terms of dialogue. We finally get to see it. So I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I'm sure you will.